I'm guessing... Oh my god. Wow. Everything is burning.
James, are you hearing this?
Fire department on site. Ambulance is in 13 minutes. Secure the area. Do not go inside. I say again, do not go inside.
Well, we're going inside.
Good advice.
We're going inside. Holy moly. I don't even know how I got here so quickly. I know that we were in the area, but still, I'm rather spry for an old guy. I am over 100 years old.
Sons of bitches in Brooklyn, hold your positions. And get the crowd pushed back before it comes down on top of them.
Sarah, mute this channel.
What, you allergic to orders?
Guess I am.
WC water closet. We don't really have any lights or anything. Oh, why would I... Barry McAllister's The Moon. Like, very, very odd place to find this. But, huh, weird. I don't know if I would necessarily pick it up from there. You want to buy a watch? The Enemy of Prosperity. What? I'm guessing that's a tear there, but... Oh, like Prohibition. I see. More water closet doors. So many entries to it. Oh my god. Why the heck would I be here? This seems a little bit dicey, sir. Not going down that way. Gents and ladies. Scandalously perfect. Body auction held every Friday. Oh, okay. I see. So that's odd. So you find those that are very like appealing bodies or shells, and then there's an auction who gets to be in that body. Wow. It's like auctioning a car or something like that. It almost seems so blasé or whatever. It's not really, I don't know, it just doesn't have the same significance of like, yeah, I worked for this and my body feels good or not, or government authorized aware citizen aware society Alethea 111.1 FM. That's at least an easier one to remember. And holy moly.
It seems they didn't wait for the gravity to do the killing. Swell. I prefer to interrogate corpses.
Yeah,
Their deaths tell me more than their lies would.
James, evacuate whoever you can and get the fuck out of there.
I can see how that would be the case.
Little late for that. See for yourself.
Body cam. Icarus Bar.
Oh, shit.
Somewhere above Brooklyn.
Good question. Help me identify Kovalev. I bet his corpse will open right up if we ask it all nice-like.
Is Kovalev among the victims? We're looking. Wow, this whole place is wrecked. Oh, that's so odd. Maybe this is from the reconstruction, because you can see that we see a sort of projection and then we can walk through it. It's like it's not real, you know? Oh God. Evidence located.
How about this unicorn guy?
Seriously?
Unicorn?
No, not him.
And of course we're laughing too. This unicorn guy, he's got good humor.
How about this one?
That's not him either. Kovalev is fatter.
I mean, you can't even see the face from there. I guess we could if we were at that angle. We should probably be looking at the face, right? Not just taking the picture of the backs of heads.
At least it sheds some light on the matter.
Take these pictures.
So we're looking for Kovalev. It's a wonder you can find anything in here at all. Kind of interesting on the ground there. I saw what looked like a sphere, and it's like an old microphone. Well, he's not fatter.
Maybe this one?
No resemblance whatsoever.
Shit, I can't find it. Moving on to reconstruction.
James, we don't have time.
Sarah, I'm going to find out what happened here, full stop. Understand?
Okay, sure.
Maybe she doesn't want this to happen. Is there any evidence from before the bar explosion? Maybe she doesn't want this to happen because we might get caught here. The longer that we spend here, then next thing you know, someone may find out that we are here when we're not supposed to be, right? Okay.
Load of shit. Loss.
Don't worry, I'm sure everyone here can afford new bodies.
Fuck them. I was talking about the booze.
Okay. Where are we at? Holy moly. So it looks like it originated from the center, right? There we go. Wow. This is such a wild mechanic. Locked box.
There's on the outside. The contents should have survived. Shit. Do you recognize this?
Same as green.
I wonder what's inside.
James, don't even think.
We have to reconstruct the lock.
Why? Reconstruct the lock.
Data. Fuck. It's as far back as it'll go.
So we don't know what caused the explosion.
Not yet.
James, if Kovalev finds out,
This whole place is about to fall apart and take Kovalev's secrets with it. I'm not about to let that bastard get away from me again.
hey, if you fall, I'll say you acted alone. I'm fucking serious.
Fine. Let's get to work.
Look at this arm up here. What an interesting... Like, does it pick something up, hold something? What happened before the bar explosion?
There's blood. I'll turn on the UV lamp.
So what do we see?
Kovalev's prints are everywhere.
Well, it is his bar.
Looks like he spilled a few Bloody Marys, so to speak. Let's follow the trail. The traces lead here.
Right to the
Some
chest.
unidentified substance.
Reed's is flammable.
Kovalev started walking from this spot, bleeding like a faucet.
Why was the lockbox here? I'm guessing that might have been part of the bar, like, to store all the cash. What the heck? So someone shot someone? I'm like wedged in here. This is not the right place to be. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Is that Kovalev?
Someone shot him?
Gunshot wound description, Kovalev's blood. So I guess that is Kovalev. He doesn't look fat to me. Who shoots a bartender?
Only a lunatic would shoot a bartender. We're an endangered species. I'll figure out where the shots came from.
Got the latest generation? One that picks up the trajectory of bullets?
Relax. I'm old-fashioned, but I make exceptions for toys that make my job easier.
So they came from over up the stairs, it looks like. And we'll follow the trail all the way up the stairs. There we go. Yeah, we probably have to trace it. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
The attacker shot from the stage.
Any thoughts on who did the shooting?
Got a dead guy here who'd make a decent suspect.
Yeah, it looks like it.
He's great at playing a dead guy. Really in character.
It's got nice holsters.
The caliber matches the gun fired.
Wow,
Is
that
it
was
him?
fast.
He shot Kovalev before he got hit himself.
By Kovalev or... Oh, that's wild. Oh, man. I'm guessing we have to do an x-ray as well. Ooh, boy. So, maybe x-ray? Walk this back a little bit. There we go. Okay. Aha.
Can you check the DNA?
Body's assigned to a user named Edmund Christo Basmond.
Who?
Who the fuck is Edmund Christo Basman?
ECB?
Employed by Phalanx, an elite private security company founded by someone called Miller.
If I were this guy, I'd look for another job.
He's dead, though. Well, zip it back.
He fired 4 shots before he fell to the ground.
But only one hit Kovalev.
Object ID pistol clip description bullets 3 out of 7. And we back it up.
Why was a security guard shooting at Kovalev?
Good
Huh.
question. Something provoked him. He must have been startled to have such shitty aim.
That's the interesting thing about the reconstruction is you can't really see. You kind of have to follow through and maybe...
Straight in the Icarite. Whoever tapped him was a fucking excellent shot.
So now the question is, who?
Exactly. So long, Edmund Christo Basmond.
But he shot Kovalev, I thought we saw. What happened before the bar explosion? Kneel down.
Ugh, what a horrible way to die.
Fear of fire.
He's gonna have such a phobia. Just the sight of a match will make him piss himself.
And he'll never light a cigar again.
I mean, he's kind of done already. Ooh, God. How did that happen?
Runs like clockwork. Do you recognize him?
John Park? The third one in the photo with Green. The main shareholder of Demmer?
Fucking Demmer.
How do you even recognize him? Use X-ray. Whoa.
Ribs completely crushed. Multiple minor injuries.
I'm guessing prior to the burn?
He's covered in some kind of flammable shit.
We found the same substance on Kovalev. What does it look like to you?
Something exploded right next to him. Concussive force broke all his bones. Intense heat set him on fire.
What if it was the
Shit.
safe?
The poor bastard really suffered.
Yeah, well, suffering's nothing new. Especially for people who eat Demmer food.
Can you find the source of the explosion?
As long as this shit glows under UV light, yeah, I think so.
Ammonium sulfate mixed with ethylene glycol nitrate. UV lamp. I wonder, because we saw the safe move in this direction and inside, I mean, like, if it's strong enough to blow open the safe, then it could be all of the frag and particulate and everything. Ammonium sulfate. Oh, there we go. Is it up or down? Oh, never mind. Holy... What the...
Looks like the center of the blast was in this lounge.
Ammonium sulfate. Ooh. Oh my God. Wow. It looks like he's doing a kung fu kick.
Time to check on Park's friends.
Wow.
What was... Huh? What'd you say?
Nothing. Just that we better get a move on.
That sucks.
Martin Roy, the owner of the New York Liberation Stadium?
Shit. He seemed like a decent guy.
You knew him?
Nah, not really. He shook my hand a few times in the old life, that's all.
Wow. Man, that would suck if you're just drinking and next thing you know it just blows. Oh, there's another guy. What the?
A scarf. I saw this pattern somewhere. You know, from the photo? From a speed camera?
It's
Speed
a scarf.
camera.
But yes, indeed. Jane Salma had a similar one.
Similar. Identical.
Uh-huh. But it's just a scarf. Besides, there's no sign of Salma's presence.
Who's Salma?
Oh, not yet.
I don't know Salma. All right, what are we looking for?
Weird. I can't read the Icarite.
Destroyed?
Doesn't look that way. I just can't access it.
So we don't know who this guy is. Whoa. Oh, that's not good. It's a bad look. So I guess we'll see where his body went. Cufflinks?
I see a code on the hand. Will you check it?
Expensive bodies don't usually have those.
Could have been a recent purchase, maybe? Just hadn't gotten around to removing the serial number yet?
Huh. Weird. It's unregistered, but the body was bought by Phalanx for... Holy shit! For $4 million bucks?
Way too pricey for a bodyguard. Sarah, meet Mr. Miller.
You think that's the owner of the company?
Not only that, arms dealer, smuggler. Don't bother looking in the system. You won't find anything. This asshole works for the government.
Huh.
Got some documents.
I don't believe it. Do people like this always keep secret papers just lying around for anyone to see?
Well, I mean, I guess it depends. Do they have someone to clean up the reconstruction, or?
Looks like the law on lowering the age of free subscription is just the beginning.
What? They want to make it even lower?
And add tons of taxes. I'd say it's a long-term plan.
Have they gone fucking insane? They can't do that.
The minimum to maintain the proposed plan of the Royal Games is 75% financing from the city budget. The rest will be collected from private shareholders and members of the foundation. Profits will be split 50-50. Up to and including 2350, an increase of 15 to 20% on body subscriptions is a must. Proposition increased by 1 to 1.5% per year. We may accept an additional 5% fee on every body bid, but only if handled by Crisis Management Fund held by Park and Boyle, Social Perception and National Economy. The proposal to lower the free body subscription cutoff to age 19 by 2370 should be carefully considered. Subsequently, the next 30 years will show us whether it is possible to go one step further, ultimately lowering the cutoff to age 18. So I'm guessing this has to do with taking people's bodies. So body subscription isn't receiving a body. I think it's probably maybe getting yourself on a registry to donate your body. Well, like not donate, but your body can be taken to be auctioned or used by the rich and the famous or something.
Roy was planning the games. Did you read about that? He wanted to distract the crowd. Miller was probably supposed to protect the rich.
Someone sure fucked those plans up. Oh, just breaks my heart.
I wouldn't say fucked up. Delayed, maybe. But you know sooner or later they'll resurface in new bodies. At least it ought to take them a while.
Well, did they take their Icarite?
Right. Well, in any case, the longer the plan takes to get started, the better it'll be for the rest of us.
Well, no, seriously. I mean, like, did someone recover their Icarite or something? Because how will they show up in a new body otherwise?
Motherfuckers. Whoever blew them up may have had a point.
You got that right.
What happened before the bar explosion? Before the bar explosion. So we saw this guy. There was that explosion, but it seemed like there was an explosion here too, you know?
What do you think?
A special skewered asshole. Get it?
Get what?
Where did this come from?
Forget it.
Reconstruct. Ooh, how did that even happen? What in the world?
Against that much force? I didn't stand a chance.
Holy moly. 224 miles per hour. I'm assuming something blew from the bar and went through him, or... Because I don't see any explosive sort of residue or effect from behind. Pipe bomb?
These shards came from someplace else.
Glass and electrical components.
Icarus must have been losing altitude.
Oh, so things are flying upwards. But still, where did that... Maybe from above, like the railing above, or one of these things?
Till he fuck.
Whoa.
Ads in the city are deadly effective.
Ugh, James. I'm
Wow,
begging
that's...
you.
Oh, God. From behind, I
Something on
guess.
his neck.
Nils Dean.
Check it out for me, would you?
It's, one of ours? Agent from the department.
How the fuck did he get in here?
Jealous?
Yeah, a little.
Well, then maybe we know something about it. The Dom? Similar pistol? Aha.
Gunshot wounds. Okay. No Ambien less.
Oh, the phalanx guy? So I wonder if he... Well, from here, if he's shooting at the phalanx guy, he'd have to be way out here. He can't shoot him from here. I don't think.
He came from this side, bleeding heavily.
The marks will be visible under UV.
Thanks, detective.
Huh. ARH plus. Blood type. And then we guide back.
Adrenaline's a hell of a drug.
Holy moly. Okay, so maybe he did fight the phalanx guy?
The blood trail leads all the way to the lounges. He must have come from there.
From here he could have shot. He could have from here. Oh my god. Oh my god, everyone's... Whoa, he's got like a hole in his leg.
Got hit in the air. Had a hard landing.
Oh, there we go.
Tough guy. He kept his cool.
Serious leg injury,
all the credit,
gunshot
did it?
wound.
Let's see where he jumped from.
Up top. And the other guy who was right next to him, well, he's not alive. X? Does that say Edward? I can barely see it. Oh, there we go.
The whole couch is fucked up.
Is this more of the undercover's blood?
Nah, he would have bled out. Must belong to the guy next door. Check the DNA for me.
No data available. Shit. That's gotta be some big fish.
Because you don't know his blood type.
We'll identify him later. Nailed him right through the head.
What is that? A brand
TK.
name?
Could be. Or maybe somebody's initials.
Aha, error.
Damaged. Someone shot through the suitcase lock. I'll check for ballistic trajectories.
Maybe on purpose.
The side of the bar erupted in a hail of hot lead. Turned the lounges.
Man,
into
everybody had a gun.
Swiss cheese.
Into what?
People used to talk like that. I heard in some movie.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I wonder if that was
You're a
on
movie
purpose.
buff.
Like everybody had a gun. Whoa. Ah, Kovalev?
They sat there in the lounge, all cloak and dagger and hushed tones, until the spray of bullets caught them flat-footed.
And you can see that the lock is still kosher.
He managed to scram. Agile body, fast reaction time. Grade B, maybe even A.
Where did he get the money for that?
The bullet turned his brain to mush. It'll take years to
Destroyed
reconstruct the
Icarite.
Zeppelin.
James, can you get into the suitcase?
I feel like whoever's doing the shooting knows exactly where to hit the Icarite, unless the Icarite's just the brain, which means headshots are headshots. But I mean, this at least feels too precise to just be random, right? Get in the briefcase.
Okay, let's see.
At least we know where he got the money for that hot rod body. Why is our agent neck deep in this? What's his fucking deal?
I've seen the agent before. Shall we inform the chief? I won't judge him now.
Hey, I remember that agent. From Rachel's
Oh,
case.
really?
James,
His
No,
wife?
No, listen. If he's the guy hired to do the dirty work with Rachel, then he was up to no good here, too.
we really don't have time for this.
Right, okay. I'll haul ass. I don't think we'll get any more out of the Swiss cheese lounge.
Let's move on. How can we connect it all?
Ballistics points to Kovalev opening fire on the guests. I'll check around the bar again. You've never been tempted to...
10,000.
No, put it down.
Yeah, just asking.
$10,000 bundles. All right, so Kovalev. Oh, gotta be on the other side. I mean, why would he start shooting first? But the explosion's already happening, and the shot hasn't happened yet. You know what I mean?
Shells, 45 caliber.
No shit.
That's what I figured. Kovalev used the Tommy gun. Nothing like the classics.
Why did he shoot his own people?
Had to do with green, had to do with the law. Maybe the law?
He didn't like the political direction these guys
Nah.
were taking?
Pretty radical expression of opinions.
I wonder if it
started
matters
with
what you
Kovalev.
choose.
First, he served a cocktail he'd whipped up himself.
The explosion?
He treated the next guests with a hail of bullets. And finally earned a bullet himself from Oscar Winnow Edmundo.
Up on the railing.
Kovalev gave as good as he got. In the end, he finished off the crooked UC.
Oh, wow.
It's all just so unnecessary.
Necessary or not, in the end, the neon got him. He got hit hard. We're lucky. You know what they say. Follow the trail of blood.
Nobody says that.
So he survived. UV light.
Right.
Time to break out the UV lamp.
Look at this blood type matches. Oh my, blood type matches to Kovalev. All right, where is he off to?
We've got a lead. The trail leads to this guy. We've got Kovalev's prints on the handle of the knife.
Jeez, man, Kovalev is cold-blooded. Was everyone against him or something? Like, it looks like he's trying to escape from a bad situation. Maybe the whole Dom set him up.
It wasn't just his drinks that had a kick.
Who's the knifer?
His Icarite's cut. I'll check the blood.
They all look like they're from Phalanx, just because of all the earpieces. Oh God.
Another one of Miller's bodyguards.
Yep.
Seriously, where does he get these guys?
Knox Cumberlander DNA analysis.
Nice display of bravado.
I bet he was in the army. You don't get reflexes like that just from a body. It takes training, years of it. I'd also say he had to use the knife, because I think by then he'd lost his gun.
Lost his gun to whom? Oh my God.
The impact knocked Kovalev off balance. He dropped something. This is something new.
You
Dynamite?
think he blew himself up?
Nah, I doubt it.
Oh man. Oh, I thought he got kicked in the nuts. Wow. This is really cool. The whole dynamic.
How much did he have?
Enough he was carrying it all around. More nitroglycerin dynamite stick. Jeez.
And we're following the trail of blood. Again. You know, like they say you're supposed to.
I can't.
All right. New trail. Well, additional trail. Oh, back across?
He really didn't like this job.
So after he stabbed that guy, went over the top. Oh my God. Oh my God. How did...
Why didn't he blow himself up sooner?
Good question.
Did he have that under a jacket? I didn't catch that before. Holy moly. He already had it on? Wait, can we go back farther? I don't remember seeing all of that. Did he have it under a jacket? So I'm looking at Kovalev right now. Yeah, he's wearing it already. What the heck? I never saw that. Yeah, he was wearing it the whole time. What in the world? Wow, what the heck?
Here, you got hit again.
Bullet holes, possible caliber, 45 ACP. Maybe that's where they were shooting because they saw all the dynamite.
Kovalev got shot a few times. We kept going.
The reconstruction's complete. Get the safe.
This determination. Why did he want to blow himself up here?
You already have all the data. Open the fucking safe before it all collapses.
Roger that. The safe should work again.
Who the... Alcohol?
Is it a real scotch?
Are you crazy? Go!
Leave the bottle.
Rest in peace. It's a card. There's something on it, but without any data.
You're out of time. Take what you have to take and run.
What about that post
Wait.
picture or
There's
something?
else there.
There's
Grab it.
no time.
See this? Green wrote to Kovalev.
I see. Now, do you want to be scraped off the pavement?
Right. I can think of better ways to spend the evening.
Come on.
Could Green and Kovalev been working together? And why did the fucking bartender want to blow himself up in this particular place?
I thought the bartender was
What was he
Kovalev.
hoping to accomplish?
To bury the evidence?
What the fuck? Sarah, are you there?
Who would have thought that the fly that was buzzing over Green's corpse would get stuck on Icarus? Can't find a window to fly out of.
You think you're a spider, huh?
And I suppose you're the spider, huh?
No, but there's one nearby. Buzz yourself around the ripest corpse. The one you missed.
Which corpse?
You'll need to be more precise. There are several corpses here.
Close to Kovalev. Close enough to take him out with an explosion.
Time could be the net the bastard was trying to trap me in. I had to act fast.
Well... Is that the Asian guy you shot?
Looks like a bigwig.
Did you find him? What kind of shape is he in?
Dead.
Just a temporary state for big wigs like him. Unfortunately.
What did Green do to you? You work with Kovalev?
Why did Kovalev kill them? Did you help him?
Him or Green? Let's focus on the one at your feet. Do you recognize him?
Wait a
No.
minute.
Is it me?
George Boyle,
Oh.
CTC director.
From the rotten family that invented the Icarite.
His signature was on the documents from the lounge.
He and the others found a way to strip the poor of their bodies to pad the pockets of rich assholes.
He's just another dead asshole to me. What do you want?
You have a unique chance to get justice. Desynchronize him. Buy some time for the poor people.
Is desynchronized to remove the Icarite? You think that's justice? I don't take orders.
How? This is just his corpse. It's cold. The guy no longer feels anything.
Shoot him through his Icarite.
Oh.
He'll suffer in his new body. And more importantly, he won't introduce more body taxes so soon. It will take months, maybe years, before he gets back on his feet.
Why am I just doing this?
You gave time to people who really need it.
Is he controlling me? Don't shoot. Somehow he's controlling me?
This isn't right.
And what is right? Thousands of souls that will go to the memory bank? You can buy them time. Just pull the trigger.
It almost seems like he's controlling me. Look at that.
Really? No guts? Who are cops here to defend? People like Boyle or innocent folks? This is a chance for some justice.
Yeah, but who are you? 3 times in a row.
Are you on their side? What? They brainwashed you?
Seems like you
Come
brainwashed
on.
me.
Pull the trigger. Come on!
Fuck you. I'm nobody's puppet.
Yes, you are. They own you. You proved it.
Ah, James, can you hear me? It's about to go down. You've got to get out.
Who's they?
Shit.
James, you have to get out of there. Jump in the damn car! Icarus is about to go down!
The car? Oh!
Almost.
What the heck? Like, who was the stranger? And who's they?
I bet my not-so-great body on a great hand, and damn was I right. Instead of dead, I was ahead for once, and ready to break the case of the century.
Huh. Man, that is so strange. Oh, there we go. That's cool that we've got the card in the art. But really, really weird that that guy somehow can control us, but then he says they are controlling us. But obviously, he had some kind of influence on us. I don't know what that's about. Almost like there's like some kind of programming in the body that we just got because we got it recently, right? We're still taking the ambrosia. So this is really odd. I don't know what to think about it.
Did you hear they served scotch with lead at Icarus?
I didn't hear anything. Especially not from you. Because you weren't fucking there.
I got some evidence. Ties to Green. Rock solid.
Fuck. First you send me that bullshit report, and now you got evidence. You listen to me right now. You weren't there. Understand? And we're not talking now either. In fact, I haven't spoken to you since the accident. Got it?
Chief.
Man, this chief is
Nope.
horrible.
That's it. I'm pulling you off this case. Steiner out.
In theory, I was never on the case. I mean, it's sort of like an underhand or undercover case. Not really undercover, but, you know, unofficial assignment to the case.
Crusty old bastard. Why do you have to throw me off the case?
It's my fault. Somebody bribed him. He got cold feet.
Steiner's just trying to cover his own ass. Hide behind regulations, minimize damage, not solve the case.
Kind of.
I thought he had bigger balls. Fuck. Learn something new every day, I guess. No doubt about it, this case smells worse than a 2-week-old corpse in a storm drain. So many victims. Who's really behind it all? I don't know his name, but I can already tell what kind of man he is.
The spider. Self-proclaimed judge, a depraved but a pseudo-revolutionary.
Nothing but a delusional little fuck. Wants to be judge, jury, and executioner all by his lonesome. Buries the needle on crazy.
It's kind of cool you get to choose how he thinks.
I try to stop thinking about it. Try to back away. Shut it down. For one simple reason.
Orders are orders. The trail's gone cold. I can't expose Sarah.
Much as I like the idea of throwing myself into the city's abyss, if I do that, I'll drag other people down with me. And Sarah doesn't deserve that. This city has a disease. Something festering. Somewhere deep down. Underneath the routine of concrete and steel. Below the predatory grin of the neon
You notice the
lights
power
and
lines look
infection
like the
that's
Icarite?
setting. It's like everybody started having the same nightmares. Night after night. I know the dream. The one that makes me wake up drenched in sweat. Heart about to crack open. Scream locked in my throat.
Man, it's so wild. You know how when someone dies and then they sort of manifest what the Icarite looks like and it has those sort of blue cables coming out of you? That's what these power lines remind me of, is the, like, well, actual power lines, but they look like the Icarite representation. Something is chasing me when I am falling, losing control. I'd say something's chasing me.
When something's chasing me and there's nowhere to hide, and no matter how fast I go, it's always faster. And I can hear it right behind me.
And then something's right behind us. I feel tormented. Whoa.
Oh, fuck.
Streets. That's cool because he's like lost in his thoughts and you're kind of guiding his thoughts.
One supremely shitty day. Lucky for me, I got just the thing to help get through it.
The car. The movies. Examine.
Another starless night. No surprise there. This much air pollution. Every night's starless. Old Zed. Man's a classic. True professional. He'll fix any machine you bring him. As long as you're not picky about where the parts come from.
Discount mechanic.
One of the most expensive restaurants in the city. And the tiniest fucking servings I've ever seen in my life. Pitiful.
You don't go to places like that to get full. I would never feel comfortable just sitting on the hood like that, hovering over my death. I wonder if it's having lived so many lives, you know? Been through so many bodies, you believe in a way you're invincible. Well, they do say immortal. And what about that note from Green?
The fucking rich. Even the dead can take someone off a case.
I feel his breath on my neck. We don't have a moment to lose. We must bite. Complete the plan. Green. Acid rain. Ambient pollution density is increasing by 0.6% each year. This translates into a need for more frequent decontamination as well as a general decrease in bodily endurance. Reduce your exhaust emissions in the name of the common good. Sullivan 2030. Man, that's what they wanted me to shoot that guy with.
Just you and me. Suppose I could have borrowed something from Icarus. Oh well. Too late now.
I don't want to get in trouble. Let's put it away. Let's be good.
All this risk for a fucking piece of plastic.
Yeah, what is that?
I can't even tell what it's for.
An access card of some kind? We've received information from unofficial sources about the possible final death of Edward Green. Not a single case of unsuccessful Icarite transplantation has happened in over 100 years. So what could be the cause of this tragedy? I think we've looked at... Oh,
For fuck's sake. Check engine again. Just had it in the shop last
discount
week.
mechanic.
Fuck it. I'll take it out of Zed's hide later.
We were talking about that. New York Hellhounds. For the stubbornest, most talented bastard I've ever known. Coach TH. June 7, 2231. Read. Pick up. Read. Pick up. I guess you have to drink. I mean, I don't know how that works. Because otherwise, we're not getting anywhere. So I guess you have to drink moonshine. Man, what a horrible life.
Yep. Tastes just like it smells.
The Icarus disaster has shaken the city. Now new facts have come to light, which we'll bring you live in just a moment, in an exclusive special report.
I wonder how Sarah's dealing with it.
Hello?
Hi, Sarah. You listening to the radio?
It's the middle of the night. Are you drinking again?
Relax. I'm on autopilot.
You or the car?
Did you hear? Icarus is already in the news.
No shit, Sherlock. They've been trumpeting it all over the media for an hour. Wait till they find out politicians have tried to lower the age of free body subscriptions again. People are gonna lose it.
Maybe people will finally make a stand.
Maybe they'll finally get around to doing something about it.
Hopefully. I mean, I know we can't get involved, but someone needs to tell them enough is enough. Do you know that I barely saved up for my first subscription?
Oh, it is
All
the other way
money was
around.
spent on living. If I had to pay a year earlier, I probably wouldn't be here.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thousands of people in the same boat every year. Not everyone makes it, and these fucks want to take away what little chance they have. How can they?
I see. So lower the age at which you have to start paying for a subscription to keep you immortal, but you don't have a choice and it's mandatory. That's odd.
Everyone has their own motive. Maybe the budget's collapsing or something.
No.
Pile of shit, not a budget. People's lives depend on these decisions. They're what decides if you end up in the freezer or not.
Cool off. You're young.
Oh,
Is she?
fuck off with that bullshit. I really can't understand it. I mean, they knew about the consequences. How can they just make decisions like that between drinks? Like human lives mean nothing? Are there any moral boundaries left?
Am I gonna jump? Boundaries still exist, separate the good from the bad. We live long enough to cross every line. I mean, that's just a sad outlook, but sure.
Maybe we cross every boundary if we live long enough. Everybody makes a bad choice sooner or later. The kind that leads to another and then another. Nobody stays on the straight and narrow forever.
That's bullshit. You don't believe that. Otherwise, the world is meaningless.
Well, eternal life sounds beautiful too.
It's cool you can see the people walking down
Bust
there.
for minimum wage until the end times, right?
You seriously think people are fundamentally evil?
All I know is there are too many temptations in our way. And if we live long enough, we trip on one.
This isn't just nihilism, it's doom gibberish. But hey, you're entitled to your opinion, whatever it might be. James, can I ask you something personal?
We'll see.
Do you believe in life after death? The real one?
And I thought I was the drunk one here.
Well, apparently in the past, people used to ask stuff like that all the time.
Because the average lifespan was less than 100 years.
And now? Can we believe in anything beyond this?
Okay. Wait a sec.
I believe in technology, I believe in afterlife, so did Rachel.
Sure I do. Rachel believed it too.
Fuck. I'm sorry. I forgot. I overstepped.
Relax. Nothing happened.
What if you could choose? The bank or death?
Oh, shit. Death. Maybe I'd meet Rachel in a better world.
It's a beautiful vision. I hope it's true.
Uh-oh.
Damn it.
Dude, we're gonna fall.
Bloody hell.
James? James, what's going on?
Someone controls your body. Ambrosia. Maybe it's the desyncing between the body and the mind. Am I back?
The charms of an E-class shell.
Ah,
Got it from a junkie.
Still having synchro issues?
Yes. A whole list of shitty side effects. Those damn shivers. You know what's funny? I get the worst shakes in the toilet.
Well, that might be where the last guy liked to shoot up. Part of that may be conditioning. Memory imprinted on the shell. When the
That
body
sucks.
gets certain signals, it's trained to react, expecting the drugs.
Okay, got it. You were the one who took notes at school.
Do you take care of regular synchro tests? Are you taking ambrosia?
Yeah. I'm an exemplary citizen.
It's important that you do it.
Thanks for caring. This is my fourth body. I can handle it.
dang, in 100-some years? What are the weirdest synchro issues you've heard of? Do you think people can swap bodies indefinitely? I don't know.
You think people can swap bodies indefinitely?
Well, the longest living guy turns 305
Oh
this
my
year,
god.
and he's doing great. The city's co-funding his birthday. You can go ask him. Seriously, it's all about the money. The more we have, the longer we live.
I think consciousness has an expiration date. Sooner or later, our psyche gives out.
Oh no, if someone had offered me 269 more years, that would be plenty for me.
Be
Well,
plenty
as
too
for
much.
Your issues. How did the last Icarite transfer go?
Why do you ask?
Well, did it go smoothly, or did you feel something along the way?
Feel something.
Well, apparently we're unaware during the transfer, but damn, I remember the burning and itching all over my body. I thought I was going crazy. Seth, my partner, said something was weighing him down. He also knew a guy who felt like he was falling off of a cliff every time he changed bodies.
I mean, yeah.
It's probably nothing unusual.
Sounds like it'd be normal.
Attention! Vehicle in a drift prohibited zone. Hands up! What are you holding?
Seriously? Don't you have anything better to do?
I advise you to cooperate. What's your name?
I'm on the job, for fuck's sake.
You will be held responsible for making false statements. So tell the fucking truth. What are you doing here?
Train accident.
I'm resting after I fucked up half the city with a train. 2 weeks ago? Maybe you heard about it.
I have his data.
James Karra. Badge number 984. He's Department of Mortality, but not active in the system.
Holy shit. It really is that psycho from the train.
What's the
One
train?
last time. What are you doing here in the middle of the night?
Extra job. Job is rotten. I'm on break.
Can't you see? I'm drinking because I have a rotten job.
Shit. James, there's a bolo from the car from Icarus.
Hey, check that out.
Uh-oh.
How'd your vehicle get those marks?
I didn't know I was... I didn't know that I was... Oh, crap.
Question. Shit, he was already like this when I picked it up.
I didn't know
at
I took the
workshop.
car
Jennifer
with me.
said, you guys know him? Old bastard gave me a voucher for a car wash. Good luck finding one open at this hour.
Shit! Bolo for a 99 Bluebird! Hands in the air! Don't move! Tow the car right now!
What if I fall?
Scan the fucker. Hey! Do not move! Hands where we can see them!
Did you get rid of the evidence from Icarus?
No.
Fuck! They're gonna take us both in!
Okay. I'll spill. Yes, I was on the Icarus, but they threw me off the case. Chief Steiner himself gave the...
James, you stupid cunt! Will you just shut the fuck up? You're making it worse!
We're placing you under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Attention all nearby units. Burglary in process at the jewelers. Corner of 11 and 58.
Dispatcher Sarah? She's doing that?
All nearby units. Staff. Repeat. Burglary in progress. Corner of 11 to 58.
It says Sarah.
Ah, fuck this guy. Let's go.
So it said Dispatcher Sarah. Did she like impersonate the dispatcher or something?
Almost got us.
Did it work? Did they take the bait?
Wait. Did you call in a fake burglary?
Uh-huh. It was all I could think of.
Well. I'm impressed. Thanks for saving my ass. One thing, though. Cunt? Seriously?
I panicked.
Can we please get back in the car? And what happened to our own car?
Okay, James. I'm no expert, but the universe seems to be telling you to go home.
You believe in science?
I believe it's 2 a.m. and I'm getting sick of you.
Seriously? Shit. I owe you an apology. Didn't look at my watch.
James, I know you have your demons. I've read your file, but you've got to learn to control them.
I used to control them.
I understand. I know it's got to be difficult for you. But you know the saying? The sleep of reason produces monsters. Put the vodka away and rest. It will help.
Yeah, rest doesn't work for me. Besides, it's a title, Not a saying.
What?
Sleep of Reason produces monsters. It's the title of an old drawing. I saw the hologram. The guy falls asleep with his head on the desk. There are boogeymen and bats swirling around him, like they're coming for him. You can almost hear the flutter of their wings. It was Goya, I think.
I'm gonna put a tail in it.
Rachel knew art. She liked this place too. Used to stop here sometimes when I picked her up from work.
It's time to go back, James. Please.
That's
Take
pretty
care of
cool.
yourself.
Am I gonna throw it? Oh, there we go. See, what I used to do is cut on the bottom and then flip it up, and it becomes a tail on the paper airplane. That always looked super cool, but it made it kind of fly kind of strangely. Oh, is that Rachel? Nice. Is this real? This does not look like it would be from 2529 or whatever. Trying to move to her. Whoa.
Rachel!
Oh, Icarite. Oh, that we're being bound. And if he could just die, then he could be with Rachel. So I'm guessing his wife died permanently. Her Icarite was gone? He's chained by Icarite.
Rachel!
He doesn't want to live that long, you know? Man, that sucks. It's like you've got immortality, but do you really? I mean, or I guess the downsides of immortality.
Waking Sarah up for a drunken call was as healthy as my usual cigarette dinner. But I needed this conversation. And something told me she needed it too.
I like the paper airplane.
It was a nice contrast with all these conversations that leave me hungover even when I don't drink. I shouldn't be driving like this.
Can you autopilot home? What are you going to do with the car? Oh, that's safe.
Seems like the whole city's turning to dust, and I still feel the festive atmosphere.
Whoa.
We gather around the fire, sing songs, argue about politics. Thanks to this charade, you've lied to yourself for another year that your life matters. Shit. I have to go home.
Aren't you there? Just turn around. Yeah, there's your window. I like how you enter through your window. You will fall.
Not good.
Welcome home. James Karra. I recommend immediate decontamination. The level of contamination of the shell is alarmingly above all norms.
I know.
The synchronization test will take place soon. Please do not leave the apartment for the next 24 hours.
Fuck.
What about the ambrosia? Decontamination's in this room.
Where are the fucking drugs?
Did I die? Oh, we might have messed it up, didn't we? Man, this is such a sad situation for him. Yeah, I wonder what happened to his wife, you know? Like, with everyone living for so long, what happened to his wife?
Don't you already know who the murderer is?
How did I...
Hey, doesn't the hero die at the end?
Yes. God, he's trying.
And when will you cuff me?
You want me to cuff you?
Don't you want to?
It's like repeating in his head.
If I don't get up from this couch and grab my drugs, I'll die.
See, be okay with that. I mean, he seems like he wants it.
Or the restroom. Maybe upstairs.
I think they're in the restroom. Which seems to be shared. Oh my god. At least it was seconds. I thought it was like 29 people in front of you. I will wait, because if I recall, they were in the restroom. There were many bottles on the right side. I mean, in front of the shower. And I would not keep stuff in the bathroom if it was locked from me and I needed it. That would just be weird.
You look terrible lately. Try to smile a little. Just a little bit.
What the? Oh, different. Oh, she was dressed like Rachel. It's there, isn't it? Yeah, see?
Damn, empty.
Oh.
I think I had another one next to the bed and one in the kitchen.
Yeah, she was actually dressed like Rachel. Shouldn't you be taking a decontam though? Oh, this is horrible. That's empty. You got to be more organized, buddy.
There's nothing in this one either.
I won't get rid of this hologram unless you take me there. Copy.
Man, I do like spiral staircases though. Aww. God, he's so... And they do a good job kind of showing sadness.
No wonder people are pissed. I'm pissed. The law makes us slaves of the system without giving us the slightest chance. Police tell us to stay at home. Good luck with that. The city is on fire.
Attention! The sync test is ready. Immediately approach the Hestia module.
From which side? It's like a Rorschach test or something? Do we need to tell him what we think of the blobs? Is he going to inject us on the spot?
James Karra, welcome back. I'm starting the synchro test.
Please take a deep breath and imagine a safe space. Feel the ground under your feet.
Oh.
Excellent. Very literally, but perfect. Please select a seat.
I mean, I go to the one on the left, but that one looks cool.
Our own death is a difficult experience that we naturally repress from consciousness. In order to enable smooth functioning in the new body, we need to remember the last moments of our lives and
together face the trauma of the last death. Yes, I know. I'm sorry.
Before we get to the point, please recall the first death.
It was just an injury. I just changed my body, and my old shell went to the Hall of Fame. It looks pretty good there.
Please start calibration process.
Hall of Fame. His body was there? Whoa. do you... Maybe you have to position yourself where you align it all. Oh, there we go. Press caps to enter hint mode. Oh, stand here. So you have to stand somewhere where it comes together. Okay. Your ring.
Calibration successful. Thank you. Let's go to the memories. It's time to confront them. Proceed to the next stage.
What in the world? Oh, this is cool. It's like you're playing baseball. You got to go to first base.
The key to synchronization is the ability to put the past into perspective. Please try to do this. You are at the peak of your abilities and career. Have you thought about buying a Synchro Plus program?
Oh my god.
Thanks. I can't afford it.
No worries. Common tests work just as well. Please, continue.
New York Hellhounds. We have that figurine in the car.
A new body? A new chapter in life?
I had no choice. I didn't synchronize with the new shell like I did with my original.
Positive rate threshold. Excellent. You found a new purpose in life.
Being a cop? I guess he wasn't always a cop. Is that right?
Finding yourself in a new reality is a huge challenge.
Turns out I have a knack for this job.
Do you miss your job?
You don't even realize.
Let's move on to the last death event.
Last? So the other ones were previous death events? I thought they were just putting things in context. Oh my god. What the heck is this? They mentioned a train, right?
It seems that the complexity of the trauma will not allow us to continue.
I can handle it.
Synchronization is a process, not an act. Try to isolate minor events using all your senses, or stop and extend the recovery period.
No. I'll remember. I'll get it from my memory. Some shine, grease, burn, and...
Excellent.
Seriously?
Oh.
I had a chance to hit him, but my gun jammed, even though I cleaned it the day before.
Who did you want to hit?
All I remember is we were on a mission. Me and Seth. A powerful explosion. I think it derailed the train. My ears were ringing and... Fuck! So many bodies. I had to get him. Dispense justice.
Him?
Bastard kept eluding me.
That sounds like what Green wrote on this letter. On top of the train.
I knew he got hit hard. But this...
James, do you blame yourself for what happened to him?
We got a lousy job. He knew the risks. But I was his partner. He relied on me.
Oh, is that your body or Seth's body?
Unstable simulation. We'd better stop for today. All right?
Now? When do I get a chance to pass the damn test? I won't let this go. I can't. I'll finish it, and I'll be back where I belong.
Where do you belong?
Attention. Dynamic element detected.
With your wife?
James, it's dangerous. It could be projection, not recollection.
What projections? This is my fucking window.
Oh, his wife? And then she falls. So he lost his partner. And then his... What's that have to do with his wife? Maybe she was in the train? They couldn't recover his Icarite?
Staying home. Your mental state is very strained and you need time to recuperate.
Oh, man.
How long until I'm back to work?
From 9 to 12 months. Estimates may change.
Fuck!
The fact that the in-program psychologist has inflection in tone is kind of not good.
Fucked up. I don't know how to say this, but I think I'm admitting guilt.
What happened? Is everything all right? What have you done?
I can't do anything. I have no chance to go back.
James.
No. I'll finish the case. I won't leave it like this, but I won't drag you down with me. I'm sorry for earlier. I'll cover all traces. I can't drag everyone down all the time. You didn't deserve it.
Whew. Wow, that's very kind of you.
Excuse me?
You're such a drama queen sometimes. What did you think, I'd leave it like that? I'll leave you with it? I have a few leads to discuss.
Really?
Wow, she's
You
pretty
think you're
cool.
the only person in this town who wants to know what's going on?
Let's get busy then.
Wow. And then it comes to the clues. This is our reconstructor.
Where do we start?
Since the Zeppelin crashing into the building right after Green's death is more than just a lucky break.
Lucky?
For us. Definitely not for them. You know exactly what I mean. Let's start with the connection between the Green case and the Icarus shooting.
So it says, what do the Greens case and the shootout on Icarus have in common? I mean, they had the letter, if you recall. It was written from Green to Kovalev. We've got Miller. We have technical plans, drawings of the electrical installation of the building. Agent Dean, Chief Steiner's trusted man. Body Axe, plans to lower the age of free body subscription. Deemer, politician and shareholder of the well-known company. Toxicology of Icarus, analysis showing Kovalev's substances in his blood. Jane Salma's scarf, items belonging to a famous psychologist that establishes her presence on Icarus. Oh, a psychologist. Serpent symbol, drawn on the safe along with the date of the events that took place on Icarus. Travis Collette, a chic developer with initials on a silk tie. Oh, TK, the owner of several skyscrapers, including Green's building. In Green's last letter, there we go. The politician was afraid of someone. He couldn't wait any longer to carry out his plans. He had one last friendly request to Kovalev to complete his work. So we'll pick it up. We're going to drop it off there. Looks like completing the work meant killing important people. Why would Kovalev check off that item if it would ruin him? Well, it could be what was in his blood. What if he was dying, right? So we've got Demer, Body Axe, Agent Dean, Technical Plans, Miller. Here we go. Toxicology of Icarus. Like 2 drops of water. Another similarity between Kovalev and Green. Did the same thing happen to Kovalev? Oh, the Icarite? No. We've got Salma's scarf, psychology. We have Body Axe. Electrical installation. Identification information has been erased. Miller, the man with an encrypted Icarite, arms dealer and owner of Phalanx, an elite security company. So what do they mean? They say another similarity, break the hypothesis, another similarity between Kovalev and Green. Did the same thing happen to Kovalev? Well, Green's Icarite was removed, right? Serpent symbol on the safe. Serpent symbol? We could just try them all.
Sarah, do you have access to the CTC registers?
Just checked. Kovalev's Icarite never made it there, which means that this is another
final death. They both left this world, and they left behind quite a mess.
Do you think they managed to carry out the plan from Green's letter?
All we know is they gave their lives for it.
Could anyone here know Green and Kovalev were up to something?
Damned good question. Let's check.
So, the other thing that it was in common, the symbol drawn on the safe along with the date of the events that took place on the Icarus, the serpent symbol. It seems that the date marks the day of a final death. Oh. Could anyone here have known Green and Kovalev were up to something? Well, just the fact that they were under surveillance, right? Agent Dean.
As the chief's trusted man, he must have known about Green's death.
Just what was he looking for here?
No coincidence he dropped in here for a drink. As a cop and the chief's boy, he'd know about Green's death. What was he up to here? Maybe the body axe? No? We've got Demmer. Well, he was there with that case and all the money, right? So he had the money. Travis Collette, owner of several skyscrapers.
Sarah, this guy also built Green's building, right?
Built it? I mean, he added more floors to it. I don't think anyone builds buildings from scratch.
They still did that in my day. Let's follow this.
Dean met with Travis Collette, a wealthy developer. Why? Well, my guess it has to do with the plans, right? There was one body axe, Demmer. Technical plans. Electrical installation of a building. Identification information has been erased. Before Green's death was public, Dean tried to get the plans for his apartment from Travis Collette. What did Green mean in the letter? What plan did he start? Did we miss something in the apartment?
Holy shit. So Dean was buying the blueprints for Green's apartment from Colette. And Colette didn't know about Green's death. And that order not to board Icarus. You think Dean was following the chief's orders?
Dean may have been working for someone else. The chief does his job as best he can. The chief has been bought. I mean, the chief is trying to avoid a lot, but... We'll say he may have been working for someone else.
Can't rule out that Dean was working for someone else.
Like who? And what the hell do Green's plans have to do with it?
Let's focus on the second question.
You think we missed something at Green's?
Everything points to that.
As long as everyone's focused on the riot now, the apartment should be empty.
Great. Let's finish what we started.
Diagnostics complete.
She heard the
Repair
whole
cost
thing.
And fine, $938.
Oh my God.
Ah, fuck you. And don't wait for me with dinner. I'll be late. After our little nightly talk, I knew I wasn't alone in all this. Sarah may have been only a voice in my earpiece, but it was a voice of integrity and reason, which was what I needed at times, and which could be switched off at other times, and unlike other such voices, without grabbing a bottle.
That's kind of cool. I mean, that seems like a good place to wrap up. Definitely, I'm feeling a little bit confused, and sometimes it's a little difficult to kind of decide or to decipher what it is that I'm supposed to dig into, but it definitely seems like there's some type of connection between Green and Kovalev. They're working together for some kind of plan, and all in parallel to that, there are agents who work for the chief, who I'm assuming is the chief, meaning your boss, that maybe he's trying to take out Green. After all, Green and Kovalev have now suffered a final death, and the whole time there's a bit of tension where every time you get too close to what's happening, then all of a sudden the chief doesn't want to talk to you, which just seems really fishy. And on top of that, you've kind of been brought onto the case, but sort of informally, hush like, and you are known for, you know, your drinking. Maybe the chief has some info on your psychology reports or your synchro tests, and he knows that he can kind of dump blame on you when everything goes to crap. I don't know, but it really seems like I don't really trust our boss. Either way, it's pretty exciting to find out what might happen as we piece things together. So I can't wait till the next one. If you enjoyed the episode, please feel free to like, share, or comment down below. It helps us a great deal. I had a total blast. I hope you did as well, and I can't wait to get into the next one with you. Have a wonderful night.